like to introduce is number 10, Sydney Lang, escorted by her mother Stephanie and her brother Noah. Sydney will be attending Washington Jefferson College, studying neuroscience. Sydney is also committed to playing softball at Washington and Jefferson. Sydney Lang.
Oh. That's what you get for putting her through. No. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Second player we'd like to introduce to you,
Congratulations.
number 12, Kara Harger, escorted by her father Dan and her mother Jen. Kara will be attending Penn State University studying architectural engineering. Kara Harger.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Next player is number 13, Mallory Moran, escorted by her father Tom and her mother Jen. Mallory will be attending the University of Pittsburgh, studying nursing. Number 13, Mallory Moran.
Thank you.
Next player is number 15, Kayla Newland, escorted by her father Kerry, mother Diane, and brother Grant. Kayla will be attending Virginia Tech studying engineering. Number 15, Kayla Newland.
He's going to get lots of it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next player is number 18, Megan Povich, escorted by her father Jason, mother Shannon. She will be attending Edinburgh University studying illustration and animation and may possibly play softball. Number 18, Megan Povich.
Dragging him on. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give it a hug. I'll give it a hug. Thank you. Thank you.
The next player is number 19, Charlie Driscoll, escorted by her father Brian, mother Kara, and sister Fiona. She'll be attending Slippery Rock University studying early childhood education and special education. Number 19, Charlie Driscoll. Next player we'd like to introduce is number 25, Natalie Spears, escorted by her father Andy, mother Kim, and sister Emily. Natalie will be attending the University of Pittsburgh studying pharmacy. Number 25, Natalie Spears.
Great job.
Next one is number 26, Corey Sigmund, escorted by her father Mark, mother Jen, and sister Paige. Corey will be attending Penn State University. Number 26, Corey Sigmund.
Corey. Great job. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next player we'd like to introduce to you is number 27, Kate Gordon. Escorted by her father Greg and mother Lisa. Kate will be attending the University of Pittsburgh, studying biology and pre-physician's assistant. Number 27, Kate Gordon.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'd like to introduce number 45, Cam Mercy. Escorted by her mother Nicole. Cam will be attending Seton Hill University and studying pre-med. Cameron is also committed to playing softball at Seton Hill. Congratulations, number 45, Cameron Murphy. And number 58, Georgia Corbett, escorted by her father Jerry and mother Joyce. She'll be attending Geneva College, studying elementary education and special education. And she's also going to play softball. Number 58, Georgia Corbett.
Congratulations.
For the Lady Titans softball. Let's give them a round of applause. Please.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 2022 Shaler Area Girls Softball Senior Night. It's great to have everyone out here supporting and turned out to be a really nice day for this event. My name is Lexi Tylenda here with
Devin Campbell. Today the girls are playing Mercer High School, who traveled an hour to play us with a short record of 0-3, so hopefully we can pull out a win for senior night.
As you could have seen, we did recognize a lot of seniors today. Congratulations to all those girls as they move on for their high school careers.
I do play softball and like to recognize some of my teammates who will be moving on to play softball in college. Cam Murphy will be playing at Seton Hill, Megan Povich will possibly be playing for Edinboro, Georgia Cobert will be playing for Geneva, and Sydney Lang will be playing for W&J. Good luck to all those girls and hopefully they have a successful athletic career.
It seems that Shaler will be in the outfield first and is now warming up.
Oh,
Wait, is it in order? It doesn't tell me like the batting order.
I can't see
Maybe we'll see.
the first batter of the inning hit a ground ball to shortstop Mallory Moran and got her out at first base. The first pitch was a strike.
Today on the mound is Charlie Driscoll, and she is a senior.
The count on this batter is 2-1.
And that is our next strike.
Right now up to bat is number 7, Maddie Darris. Right now on the batter, there's a full count. Hopefully Charlie can pull through with the strikeout. Ground ball to shortstop Mallory Moran, and she gets her out at first base.
Now up to bat is number 25, Alex Cameron.
There is 1 strike on this batter. Another great pitch for pitcher Charlie Driscoll.
Right now, Shaler has a score of 0-0 with 2 outs.
Ground ball to third baseman Kaylee Newland. She gets her out for the 3rd out of the inning.
We have a score of 0-0 coming to the bottom of the first.
Leading off for Shaler Area is senior Megan Povich. There's 1 ball on this batter, and Megan Povich is thinking about playing softball in college, so hopefully she continues playing her career at Edinboro. Foul ball for Megan Povich. This season has been a pretty good season for Megan Povich. She has been leading off the whole season and playing center field. Foul ball on the bunt. Megan Povich now has a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Hopefully Megan Povich can hit this and start off the inning for the Titans. Pitching for Mercer, we have number 5, Presley Wasshill.
Unfortunately, Megan Povich had struck out, but it was a good at bat for her. Now up to bat is Natalie Spears.
So Devin, Natalie Spears does have a younger sister in this program too?
Yes, Emily Spears. She also plays softball for the JV team.
Natalie Spears starts off with a ball.
One strike on Natalie Spears.
Natalie Spears did get hit by the pitcher and did get walked to first base.
Now up to bat is Cam Murphy, who will be playing D2 at Seton Hill. This has been a really good season for Cam Murphy, and she's hit a lot of home runs, and she may break the record. She got a hit to left field and advanced the runner to second base.
Next to bat is Kate Gordon. So Kate Gordon did play tennis earlier this year in the fall.
Yes, we did play tennis with her, and so she plays multiple sports, and she's very good at both of them. There is one out with runners on first and second base, so hopefully she can pull through with a hit to score the runners. A deep fly ball for Kate Gordon, but she now has 2 strikes on her.
Hopefully Kate can get this hit to potentially send her runners home.
Yes, she has runners in scoring position, so hopefully she can get them in to start off her runs for the Titans. Kate Gordon hit the ball to the shortstop and got out at first place, but advanced the runners to second and third.
Next up to bat is number 15, Kaylee Newland.
Kaylee Newland has been hitting very good this season, so hopefully she can score the runners in.
I know Kaylee Newland did have a really good season with the volleyball girls earlier this year. They did make it to Whippeal Championship.
Unfortunately, they did lose, but hopefully she can make it in the softball program too. Deep fly ball. Unfortunately, the center field has caught the ball, and at the bottom of the first inning, it is 0-0 for Shaler and Mercer. Starting off to bat for Mercer is Phoebe Ekman. Right now on this batter, there is 1 ball and no strikes. There is now 2 balls on the batter.
The Titans have a section record of 7-3-0 and overall 12-3-0. So the girls will be going to playoffs.
Yes, they will be, and hopefully they can be really successful in playoffs because this is coming to the end of their season. Foul ball hit off of... Ball hit off of the pitcher's foot and fielded by the second baseman, Natalie Spears, and still got her out at first base.
That was a great team play. And now up to bat, we have number 18.
There's 1 strike on this batter.
Okay, correction. The batter is number 28, Avery Rye Hall.
Even though the ball was hit off the pitcher's foot, it still seems like she'd be able to bounce back and get right back into pitching. Foul ball hit down the third base line. And now the batter has 2 strikes on her. Strike 3 on the batter, so now there is 1 out in the inning.
There's 2 outs.
Correction, there's 2 outs.
Batter up is number 15, Kaylin Adams.
She had a ground ball to shortstop and got thrown out at first base by Mallory Moran. To end off the top of the second inning, it is 0-0. Leading off at the bottom of the second inning is shortstop Mallory Moran. She's a senior this year as well.
As we talked about earlier, Mallory is also a multi-sport athlete. She also does play tennis and did win a lot of games for Shaler Area doubles.
Yes, I think her and her partner went to the sections championship. The count on Mallory Moran is 2 balls and no strikes. And I'm really glad to see that all the seniors are getting to play today for their senior night.
And it looks like we do have a crowd out here to watch our seniors.
The count on the batter is now 2-1. Mallory Moran has also had a really good hitting season this year.
A foul was sent off to third base.
The count on the batter is now 2-2, so hopefully she can battle through and get a hit for the Lady Titans. Mallory Moran hit a fair ball to the second baseman.
Despite Mercer's record, they do seem like they're having a really good game today, and they're sticking in there. Hopefully, Shaler can still come through with the win.
There's 1 ball on the batter. Now up to bat is Corey Sigmund, who is the catcher for the Lady Titans, and she is also a senior. She hit a deep foul fly ball to left field, but unfortunately it was caught by Mercer's left fielder. Now up to bat is the pitcher, Charlie Driscoll.
We do have 2 outs, so hopefully Charlie can pull through with a good hit.
There's 1 strike on the batter.
So Devin, this weather is really great for the senior night. The last week it was super rainy, and this week it seems like it's really brightening up.
Yes, I'm very glad that the weather got good for this. It was like a perfect day for the seniors to be celebrating their final games of playing for the Shaler Area Titans softball. There's 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. Hopefully she battles through this at bat and swings at good pitches. Two strikes on the batter.
Come on, Char.
From Mercer, pitcher number 5, Presley Waho, has pulled through and is doing really great today.
Yeah. Charlie hits a ground ball to the third baseman and throws her out at first base. Now at the bottom of the second inning, it is 0-0 for Lady Titans in Mercer.
As we come to the top of the third inning, our first batter up is number 27, Lily Irwin.
Yes, and after 3 innings, the score is still 0-0, which Mercer is really battling through because the Lady Titans have had a very good season this year. Number 27 hits a foul ball over the backstop with 1 strike on her now. Now, Charlie Driscoll doesn't get to pitch much in these games. This is one of her first or second games pitching, and I think she's doing very good for not being a pitcher that much. The count on the batter is now 2-1, so hopefully Charlie can battle back and get some strikes.
That was a strike for Charlie.
And that is strike 3 for pitcher Charlie Driscoll, so she started off the inning very strong.
We now have 1 out for the top of a third inning. Now up to bat is number 14, Lexi Walker, with a hit down the third baseline.
Yes, luckily it was a foul ball because that hit was hit very hard. There's now 1 strike on this batter. She hit another foul ball over the backstop again, so now there's 2 strikes on her. Hopefully Charlie can pull through with a strikeout. It looks like Charlie tried to do her changeup, which was a very good try, but unfortunately did not fool the batter. Another foul ball with a count of 1-2.
At catcher, we have Corey Sigmund, who will be attending Penn State University. How has her season gone so far, Devin?
She's been having a very good season. This is her first year starting catcher for the Lady Titans, and I think she's had a very good season for being her first year.
That's great to hear.
There's now 2 outs for the Lady Titans, so hopefully they can get their last out.
And that is our first strike for this batter.
Now to bat is number 10, Rhiannon Sines. The count on Rhiannon is 1 ball and 1 strike. She singles out to right field, and Cam Murphy throws it in to get the ball back in.
I think this is Mercer's first time getting a runner on the base, so it's great to see that they're getting back into the game and making it more competitive.
Yes, there is 2 outs with a runner on first base, so hopefully Shaler can pull through and get an out. Line drive hit up the middle and got past center fielder Megan Povich. And 1 run scored on this hit. The runner up to bat, the girl who just hit the double up the middle, was their pitcher number 5, Presley Washill. There's still 2 outs in this inning, so Shaler will be coming back at the end of the inning to hopefully score some runs back.
Next up to bat is number 7, Maddie Darris.
Foul ball down the third base line. The count is now 0-2. Another foul ball down the third base line. No, saying their game again.
Earlier this year, Shaler had a great win versus North Hills, a win 7-6, and that was a really good section win for them that helped them get into the playoffs.
Yes, seniors Cam Murphy and Kate Gordon had really good home runs in that game to help the Titans pull out the win. The count on this batter is 1-2. A ground ball is hit to shortstop Mallory Moran, and she gets another out. She's been having a really good defensive game, but at the top of the third inning, it is 1-0 Mercer.
At the bottom of the third inning, we have Shaler trailing by 1. Batting, we have number 12, Kira Harger.
I'm really glad to see Kira Harger getting in for this game because unfortunately in this season she hasn't gotten in that much, and I think that it is really good that she's gotten in this game. And she gets a beautiful hit to right field, and it gets past the right fielder. And she gets a double off of this hit. That was a great hit by Kira Harger. Now at the bat after Kira Harger is Megan Povich. Last time she was up, she struck out, so hopefully this time she can get a hit to score Kira Harger. She bunts it to the pitcher and advances the runner to third base. That was a really good bunt by Megan Povich.
Next up to bat is number 25, Natalie Spears.
Natalie Spears gets a ball, hits a left field, and it gets past the left fielder, scoring Kira Harger. She gets a double off of this hit.
Shaler now coming back with a score of 1-1.
Now up to bat is Cam Murphy, and she's been hitting a lot of home runs this year, so let's see what she does this at bat.
Cam Murphy will be continuing her athletic career at Seton Hill, and hopefully she does well there.
There's one strike on Cam Murphy. And it looks like up to warming up is number 14, Bethany Rodman, warming up to pitch for maybe innings later in the game. Cam Murphy hits a line drive foul ball down the left field line, so hopefully she can get that in fair.
Right there, Lily. Right there, Lex. Right in there. Go over a little bit. One out. Come on. Please. Come on, ladies. There's a play here.
Cam Murphy hits a line drive, a ground ball back up the middle and advances Natalie Spears to third base.
Next to bat is number 27, Kate Gordon.
Kate Gordon has also had a really good year of hitting a bunch of home runs up to bat.
Kate Gordon was known to hit a home run in the North Hills game to send them for a win.
Foul ball for Kate Gordon, and now the count is 0-1. The catcher makes a really good block to stop the third base runner from scoring home. Kate hits a ground ball to the pitcher, and she gets her out at first base, ending the inning. And now at the bottom of the third inning, it is all tied up with 1-1.
Entering the top of the fourth inning, we have a score of 1-1.
And now pitching is junior Bethany Rodman, and it seems like they've changed positions a little bit, putting Cam Murphy in center field, Mallory Moran in right field, and they've moved the old pitcher, Charlie Driscoll, to shortstop.
So we do have almost a full squad of seniors out here, with the exception of junior number 14, Bethany Rodman. And I've heard Bethany Rodman is a great pitcher and had a great year so far.
Yeah, she's had a very good winning record for the Lady Titans and has pitched every single game for them.
Bethany also plays basketball and is a forward. Up to bat is number 25, Alex Cameron.
The count on this batter is 1 ball and 2 strikes, but she just hit a ground ball to third baseman and got thrown out by Kaylee Newland and threw the ball to first baseman Kate Gordon.
Right now we have 1 out in the inning. Up to bat next is number 15, Kaylin Adams.
Her last at bat, she had a hit up the middle
to get the Mercer girls a run.
The count on this batter is 0-2.
Bethany is starting off strong.
That was a very good try for her changeup.
The count is now 1-2.
Bethany has struck out the batter and making their 2 outs in the inning, which is glad to see that she's been starting off pretty strong in the game.
Next to bat is number 28, Avery Ryhall.
Avery just hit a foul ball, making the count 0-1. That looked like a very good pitch, but unfortunately it was called a ball by the umpire.
Bethany now has strike 2.
Foul ball hit down the third base line, with the count still being 1-2. Another foul ball was hit by the batter over the backstop, and the count stays 1-2.
The score is still 1-1.
Bethany gets 3 outs by getting strike 3 on the batter, and at the top of the 4th inning, the score stays 1-1.
Entering the bottom of the 4th, we have a score 1-1 with first up to bat number 15, Kaylee Newland.
There's 1 ball on Kaylee Newland. Kaylee Newland hits it hard back to the pitcher and is unfortunately thrown out. That was a very good play for Mercer's pitcher.
Next up to bat is number 13, Mallory Moran.
On the first pitch, Mallory Moran hits a deep fly ball to left field, and the left fielder drops the ball out of her glove, and Mallory Moran gets a double. That was a very good hit for number 13, Mallory Moran.
Next up to bat is Corey Sigmund, number 26.
Corey Sigmund hits it off of the fence in left field and scores Mallory Moran. She gets a double off of this hit. I'm really glad to see that our seniors are out here performing really well for their senior night. And it seems like their teammates are very happy.
The score now sits at 2-1, the Titans.
It looks like they're getting a pinch runner for the catcher, Corey Sigmund, and it looks like Chrissy Sholo is going out to run for her.
Up next to bat is number 19, Charlie Driscoll, who was pitching earlier in this game and did do a really great job.
Yes, she only gave up 1 run in her pitching. There's 1 strike on Charlie Driscoll. And the girl who is running for Corey Sigmund is a junior.
We now have 2 strikes. Charlie. Hopefully she can pull through.
Chrissy Sholo steals third base, and the ball gets past the third baseman, and Chrissy Sholo steals home as well.
With a score now to 3-1, Shaler is now starting to pull away.
It looks like Mercer is having a team meeting to discuss what is happening in their fielding.
Still up bat is Charlie Driscoll.
I'm really glad to see that the Lady Titans are doing really well today.
So last year the Titans did have a really good year as well, and hopefully they can make it.
Yes, they did have a really good season last year. And hopefully they can make it past the first round of playoffs, because unfortunately last season they did not, but this year they've been being really successful, and I have a strong feeling they're going to make it to the WPIAL Championship. Charlie Driscoll is still up to bat with a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Charlie hits it to the pitcher and is thrown out at first base.
Shaler now has 2 outs.
Now up to bat is number 12, Kira Harger, who is a senior.
Kira Harger did have a really good hit in the last inning, and hopefully she can get another one to get the Titans up another.
As well as Corey Sigmund, Kira Harger will also be going to college at Penn State.
I know Kira and Corey are really good friends, so it seems like they'll continue to stay super close as they go into college.
The count on Kira Harger has 1 ball and 2 strikes. Correction, there is 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now with a count of 2 balls and 1 strike.
Kira Harger hits a hard line drive to the third baseman, and she makes a really good catch.
And at the top of the fifth inning, it is now 3-1. Now at the top of the 5th, we have a score of 3-1. Shaler's runs did come off of 2 errors from Mercer, and the stats so far we have for Mercer is 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors, and for Shaler we have 3 runs, 4 hits, and 0 errors.
Yes, I'm glad that Shaler has gotten no errors this game. That is looking really good for them.
And up to bat we have number 15, Kaylin Adams.
There is now 1 ball on the batter. Today, Shaler has been playing a very good defensive game, so hopefully they continue to do that throughout the game.
The count is now 1-1.
The count on the batter is now 1-2. This innings, it looks like we have switched catchers. Before it was Corey Sigmund, and now catching is Georgia Cobert, who will be playing softball at Geneva College. That was a really good changeup by pitcher Bethany Rodman, striking out the batter. And now there is 1 out. Also now playing left field is Sydney Stegman. Oh my God, that's not her name. Sydney, I meant Sydney Lang.
And on right field is Kira Harger.
The batter gets a foul ball to the right side. Another foul ball for the batter.
Emily, when I have a partner and get my book back from Keegan's car, he's coming up soon. Okay, I'll text you when he says he's like up here.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
That is strike 3 on the batters, and that is another out for the Lady Titans.
Bethany is having a really, really good game, and it seems like she's really pulling through for the Titans.
One strike on the batter up right now.
Up to bat is number 14, Lexi Walker, with a fly ball out on the right side.
The count on the batter is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball out the right side. The batter is really battling in with Bethany, but I think she'll pull through and get another strikeout for the Titans.
Right now, Shaler has 2 outs at the top of the 5th.
That is ball 2 for Bethany Rodman. The girl got walked. I'm pretty sure that was only ball 3 though. So I think there's some confusion with the umpires. Oh, I guess not.
Up next to bat is number 7, Maddie Darris.
The umpires are calling time to discuss if the girl up to bat before her was walked or if he miscommunicated the count.
Up to bat again is number 14, Lexi Walker.
And her count should be coming to 3-2. Now she is walked, and I think this is Bethany Rodman's first walk of the game. One strike on the batter.
31-4, 31-4, 41-1.
The girl tries to bunt and she steals second. She is now advancing to third base because the ball was missed by shortstop.
And that is our first error for Shaler.
The Lady Titans just need one more out and then they will end the inning. That is strike 2 on the batter, so one more and she'll be gone.
The runner is in scoring position, so hopefully Bethany can pull through and get an out here.
And that is strike 3 and ends the inning. That ends the top of the 5th inning with a score of 3-1, the Lady Titans. Entering the bottom of the 5th inning, the Lady Titans are up 3-1 to Mercer. Bethany Rodman hits a line drive single down the left field line. That was a really nice way to start off the inning for the Titans.
And this was Bethany's first time up to bat this game. And first time it wasn't a senior batting.
Following after Bethany Rodman, we have senior Natalie Spears. Running for Bethany again is number 5, Abby Leiden. Natalie Spears lays down a really good bunt, advancing Abby Leiden to second base.
With the Titans now have one out. Score still remains.
That was a really good sacrifice bunt for Natalie Spears, and it really worked because it advanced the runner over.
The runner is now in scoring position.
Yes.
Up to bat is number 45, Cam Murphy.
She has gotten a hit in this game, so if she gets another one, it will look like Abby will be scoring. Titans could really use the run coming back from their error last inning.
One out, ladies. One out.
And it looks like the outfield is playing the shift towards left field, so if she drops it in, it will be really good of her.
The Titans' stats are now 3-5-1.
Cam Murphy is walked. Now up to bat is Kate Gordon. And there are 2 runners in scoring position.
Here we go. Here we go.
The first pitch of the bat was a ball outside. Kate Gordon hits a ground ball up the middle, scoring Abby Leiden. Kate advances to second base.
With both runners now in scoring position, that was a great play by Kate Gordon. Up to bat next is number 5, Abby Leiden. Correction, number 15, Kaylee Newland.
Kaylee Newland fouls the ball off. Her count is 0-1. The catcher makes a nice block holding Cam Murphy at third base. Kaylee Newland lays down the bunt, scoring Cam Murphy and her getting to first base. That was a really good bunt by Kaylee Newland.
And a slide into first base by Cam Murphy.
A slide into home. There are now runners on first and third. Now up to bat is Sydney Lang. This is her first at bat of the game. Kaylee Newland is stealing second base. There are now runners on second and third in scoring position. This would be Sydney Lang's perfect opportunity to score these runs in. There are now 2 balls on the batter. Now Sydney Lang will be playing softball in college at W&J, so hopefully she does well there.
The count is now 2-1.
That is ball 3 on the batter. Well, now with these runners in scoring position, Sydney should be being very selective and making sure it is a good pitch that she can get a good hit with. With a pass ball, Kate Gordon steals home and Sydney Lang is walked. There are runners on first and third with a score of 6-1 Lady Titans. Mercer is now calling a time to discuss.
It's really nice weather out here. The sun is out, and hopefully all the girls put on sunscreen because the sun is super hot.
Yes, there are no clouds in the sky to protect you from the sun, but Mercer has pulled number 5 Presley Wasshill and put in number 10 Rhiannon Signs for pitching.
Up batting is number 58 Georgia Cobert, and this is her first time batting. We now have 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sydney Lang has stolen second base on confusion from Mercer. There are runners on second and third with 1 out in the inning. Georgia hits a foul ball. The count on Georgia is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
No pressure.
Georgia hits a hard ground ball to the third baseman and throws Kaylee Newland out, who was trying to go home on this hit. Sydney Lang advances to third base, and Georgia gets on first base by a fielder's choice. Charlie Driscoll gets an infield single by hitting a weak pop-up to the shortstop and is not fast enough to throw her out. On this, Sydney Lang scores, making the score 7-1, and Georgia Cobert advances to second base. Going into run for Georgia is number 2, Chrissy Sholo. On a pass ball, Chrissy Sholo steals third base, and following behind her is Charlie, who stole second.
Shaler is pulling away with a score of 7-1.
Kira Harger, who is up to bat, has a count of 1 ball and 1 strike, with 2 runners in scoring position.
Mercer was in the game earlier today, but it seems like Shaler really picked it up.
Kira Harger hits a hard foul ball to the left field side, so hopefully she can make that go fair, scoring the runs. Kira Harger gets a hit, beating out the throw to first base.
Kira has had a really great game today for her senior night.
Yes, this swinging bunt has scored Chrissy Sholo, making the score now 8-1 with a runner on first base and third base. And now up to bat we have Bethany Rodman, who has been a very good impact in hitting season this year. Bethany fouls to the left side, hitting it out. The count is now 1-1. The count is now 2-1. Bethany hits another foul ball to our coach, Tom Source.
Bethany hit another foul ball.
the count staying 2-2.
We still have runners on first base and third base.
Bethany hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop, and she makes a good play, throwing her out at first base. And at the bottom of the 5th inning, the score is now 8-1 Lady Titans. Entering the top of the 6th inning, the Lady Titans are up by 7 with a score of 8-1. Bethany Rodman's first pitch of the inning is a strike outside.
Up batting is number 5, Presley Wahill.
Presley hit a line drive foul ball down the first base line.
And Presley was the pitcher earlier in this game until they switched it to number 10, and our Titans was able to get a couple runs off of number 10, Ryan Signs.
Cam Murphy makes a really good effort diving for the ball, but unfortunately is not able to catch it. But she does stop it, and the girl only gets a single off of this hit.
That was a really good effort from center fielder number 45, Cam Murphy.
There is now a runner on first base with no outs.
It seems like number 5, Presley Wahill, has been a really big standout for Mercer and has helped them get their 1 run and also get a lot of plays for them.
The girl is stealing 2 and makes it there, but it was a very good effort by Georgia Kober and a good tag by Charlie Driscoll. That is the second strike of this at bat, so let's see what happens next. Hard ground ball is hit back to the pitcher and thrown out at first base, but the runner advances to third base, putting her in a really good scoring position. There's now 1 out with a runner on third base.
At bat, we have number 26, 25, Alex Cameron. Action, Alex Schuster.
The count on the batter is 1-2. A foul ball to keep battling in on the batter. The batter lines out to second baseman Natalie Spears, and she makes a good catch, holding the runner at third base.
Up to bat is number 16, Phoebe Eekman.
The first pitch on her is a ball. The second pitch of the at bat is a strike. The next pitch is also a strike, and that was a very good pitch inside to really fool the batter. Batter hits a hard foul ball at the right side fence.
Another foul ball.
That looks like a very good pitch. Looks like it should have been strike 3, but the umpire did not agree with that call. This brings the count to 2-2. That is now ball 3 on the batter. There are 2 outs in the inning. Another foul ball for the batter. Another foul ball for the batter. This has been a very long at bat for her, and both pitcher and batter have been battling in. That is now strike 3 on the batter and 3 outs in the inning. And at the bottom of the 6th inning, it is 8-1 Lady Titans. At the bottom of the 6th inning, it is 8-1 the Lady Titans.
And Devin, how is the JV softball team doing so far?
They're actually doing very good this season with only 1 loss on the whole season, so it's looking really good for them. A foul ball was just hit by Natalie Spears, hitting the umpire.
And Natalie Spears is going to Pitt University, staying in this hometown.
And she singles and hits the ball to the center fielder, so it was a good way to start off the inning.
Up to bat next is number 45, Cam Murphy.
Cam Murphy has a really good game, so hopefully she can keep going and continue hitting for the Titans. Cam Murphy calls time to go talk to her coach, Coach Source. She is now stepping back into the batter's box. Cam Murphy hits a high fly ball to the right fielder, and she unfortunately catches it, keeping Natalie Spears at first base.
With our first out. Up next to bat is Kate Gordon, number 27.
Kate Gordon hits a beautiful home run, almost hitting us.
For the first home run of the day, with a score of now 10-1.
That was a beautiful hit and a good way to have her senior night go. Now up to bat is Kaylee Newland, so
hopefully she can get us a run.
that is ball one on the batter.
She hits a ground ball and gets out at first. Shaler now with 2 outs.
Now Shaler holds them next inning. This could be their potentially last time batting for their senior night. And now up to bat is Sydney Lang. Last time she was up to bat, she walked, so hopefully this time she can get a hit.
So far, looking at the Shaler stats, we have 11 hits and 10 runs, so that looks like really good for the Titans.
Yes, it does look really good. Sydney hits a ground ball to the shortstop and gets thrown out, but it was a good effort from her. And that is the end of the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Lady Titans are up big with 10-1. Entering the top of the 7th inning, the Titans are up 10-1, and if they get 3 outs here, this will be the last inning and the end of the senior night for the Titans. They had a very good game today, and that home run almost hit our camera, so sorry if things got out of hand there. The count on the batter up is now 0-2. A really good changeup for pitcher Bethany Rodman. And an amazing catch by the center fielder Cam Murphy right behind shortstop. There's now 1 out in the inning.
But she's not bad. Just say, stay tuned for our closing comments. But if she's back, we'll just close.
The count on the batter is now 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a miss for the batter up, so now the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's 1 out, so you're good. The count is now 2-2. On the batter, there is now a full count. That was ball 4 on the batter, so now she is on first base. The catcher is going out to talk to the pitcher, Bethany Rodman, and I think they are just discussing to get her check back in place because they are still up by 9 runs, so there's nothing to worry about. They're now resuming the game. Now up to bat is number 27, Lily Irwin, and this is the center fielder for Mercer High School. The count on Lily Irwin is 1 ball and no strikes. She had just hit a foul ball, making the count 1-1. The girl up to bat just hit a weak pop-up in front of the pitcher and beats it out. There's now 1 out with a runner on first and second base for Mercer. The Lady Titans are still up by 9 runs, so I don't think there's anything to be worrying about. The count is now 2-1. With 1 out, this puts the middle infield in perfect position to turn a double play. Foul ball for the girl up to bat, making the count 2-2. Up to bat is number 32, Skeeler Pompeo. The count is still 2-2 when she just hit a foul ball. That was another foul ball to the right side. And that is strike 3 on the batter, bringing the Titans with 2 outs. 1 more out, and this will be the end of the game. This was a great showing for the girls' senior night, and I think all the girls really participated and helped out the team. That is strike 1 on the batter. That is now strike 2 on the batter. The girl.
That's a fly ball and a foul.
The girl gets on a drop third strike, making the bases loaded with 2 outs.
Hey, two down. Hey, good lead down there, Lily.
Number 5 is on base.
Number 5, Presley Wahill, is up to bat. Presley has been a really great impact for Mercer, and hopefully Bethany can shut her down for the win.
Yes, hopefully she can be the last out of this game. Ball 1 on the batter. There are now 2 strikes on the batter, so hopefully this can be the last strike of the game to end it for the Lady Titans. A fly ball is caught by second baseman Natalie Spears, ending this game for the Lady Titans with a score of 10-1.
This was a great game for the girls and their senior night, and we'd like to congratulate all the seniors and good luck to them in the playoffs.
Yes, I think they did very good today, and this is wrapping up to the end of their season. Playoffs will be starting soon, so hopefully they can do great and continue to do great in the playoffs. The final score was 10-1. And for SATV, I'm Devin Campbell.
And I'm Lexi Thailinda. Have a great day.